Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very important and not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people like just everybody, what everybody just likes to do. That's 80% of you masters' asses. No hate intended. It's just a disclaimer for my goddamn videos. So, just in case somebody try to hit me up and I'm not going to help you with no services if you basically are not good. You're not a good person. Don't hit me up. Don't contact me if you are a sensitive stick in the mud. There's people who contact me and they basically are just pussies. Don't got no communication with the rap word. I'm on a basketball court with a bunch of niggas and I rip on them all the time. Some of them get upset. Because they got no whap, okay? They got no whap in their mouth, okay? Whack ass pussy mouth, okay? No swag in their mouth. Somebody told me, you can't say that. I can say this, motherfucker, say what I want. You got no swag in your mouth. So if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. I don't care what you write. Don't spam my fucking inboxes. You ain't gonna be seen. I block all that shit, and I will delete you and block you forever. Don't do it. Look into my eyes. When a motherfucker says that shit, that means don't fuck with that person. Don't do that. Just stay away or listen. Alright. Let's get on with the topic now here today. What are the real statistics out there? Lots of guys like to make up numbers like Mr. Goodbread, man. They'll make up these numbers and shit out of their thin air because they have no experience with women or men that haven't been a therapist and shit. They don't like doing any research, okay? Really, most people don't. They really don't like. This is why I make my intro like that. But what are the true statistics of what a beta male is? I'm just revising it. To this day, it still stands firm. Because what I was taught by pimps and from my personal experiences by being around hundreds of people, I'm usually kept on the DL. I'm not usually popular because I know how to keep my mouth. I know how to keep my image ugly. So when people look at me, oh, he ain't worth shit. I like when people do that shit, right? Right? Yo. I'm a deceiver, I'm a master of disguise. Unlike Mr. Goodbread, when he's exposing himself like a motherfucking thug, he ain't no master of disguise, motherfucker. See, he's Christian, but he like to start trouble. People who say they're Christian and start trouble are goofy motherfuckers. Such a fucking hypocrite. But I'm no Christian, motherfuckers. Alright? Alright, I'm a voodoo witch lord, okay? Who basically I am God and the devil at the same time. And I have a right to say it, okay? Not because I was abandoned by my mom, or I got a lot of fucking pain. Be careful. There's not a lot of people out there who care about things that you care about. Alright? Okay, let's get on with the topic now. Statistics are this and true, and it will always be this way. There are 80% of beta males out there, by fact and by far. And what do I mean by a beta male? Beta males are usually not talked about in society. These are the geeks, the nerds, the guys who are average looking and below, okay, you may have a job and you might have some criteria. You might have 1 or 2 or 3 things that you like to do. And basically you just get a lot of rejections from women because you're just average looking, okay. Most beta males are virgins. They usually get caught up in a lot of trouble because a lot of the women who are those diva bitches and shit, the cougars, they try to get them up when they get older and these betas get fucked. So I try to gravitate towards the betas to protect them for a good cause. Unlike what pimps do. You know, what pimps are the negative side of an alpha. And I'll talk to you about that later. They feed off of the weaknesses of the beta males. I'm just telling the truth like it is. I'm like, why would you allow the betas to be paying up all that money? Because it's all about money to them. Pimps only care about themselves and money. They're the true narcissist. They're like a business. Okay, alright? They care about their money, and you fuck with their money, they'll be Italian on your ass. They'll use a hanger or a whip to whip your ass. Don't fuck with their money. Don't disrespect them. I respect that game. But I don't respect the fact that they feed off the weaknesses of... They don't educate nobody. They're not interested in educating no bitches. Because if once a females get educated, that bitch is no longer theirs anymore. You got what I'm saying here now here. So, but a beta is 80% of the world's population, including in America. That's why you hear a lot of Milanos, the crackers, committing suicide because of loneliness. The further east you go, the worse it gets. I lived in Ethiopia. So many guys have not lost their virginity. They work very hard, and then they cannot find a girlfriend. And some of these guys are pretty fairly attractive to be called a fucking beta. Okay, these guys are innocent guys, and this is why you got to watch out for your blood, because the blood of a male is more pure than the blood of a female. Now, okay, since we got the beta males, nobody talks about, remember, Steve Urkel and, even he, think about all of the geeks and shit that was on TV sitcoms and shit and TV shows, all of the geeks and nerds, the Big Bang. These guys are left out in the cold. These are the bright geniuses that's going to grow up. Look at Bill Gates. But since Bill Gates didn't run across the pimp, so he suffers because of that. When you haven't had an alpha father, you don't know you don't know women's psychology. You don't know how to understand succubuses or Lilith. So we talked about the betas. I don't want to go off the subject. Betas are 80% of the population. They become ultra simps when they get desperate. They become the incels and kill off innocent people because their sexual energy is not released. Now, pornography may not be enough for these guys. I am here for you beta males, okay? Well, if you're a beta male, you tend to pay money just to see free sex videos, and you don't know anything about porn. But in other countries, they don't really have porn, so it's worse there. You need porn to make sure another Jack the Ripper doesn't pop his head up, okay? All right, trust me, other countries, you better follow the lead. You better get their porn going, because beta males, when they get angry and all that sexual energy, no one talks about the beta male. Capiche? Nobody talks about them in the media. When they get bamboozled by the system, the matriarch, nobody talks about them. Now, let's go on to the beta alpha male. The beta alpha male is about 25% of the population. These guys are very attractive. They do not have problems with women because their confidence levels is definitely 10 times higher than the fucking beta male. You understand this. Beta alpha males are attractive. They, repeat again, they are the incubuses who sexualize and womanize women. They use fancy, glamorous cars and imagery. They use their money, okay? These are 20 to 25%. And how I know this by fact is because so many guys I talk to who are very attractive usually don't have any problems with females getting females. They're usually 6 foot tall or 5'9". I'm 5'7", okay? I cannot be considered a beta alpha when I'm, I would be more considered a beta male to women because the way I look, because I have a basic stature and height and weight proportionate, and my features is not strong enough for most women. So I'm a 7 out of a 10. So I've been complimented on my beauty. Beta alpha males are usually highly attractive. And lots of women, which you should not listen to in the first place. That's why in the Bible it tells you don't let a woman be preaching, because that's emotion there. Should not be judging men, okay? Because women don't know how to judge men. When women see a beta alpha male, they think they are alphas. And I teach women how to basically avoid the beta alpha fuckboys or incubuses, which populate the most of the population, right? Okay. Okay, now I made a video about incubuses and succubus. Look it up if you want to know what an incubus is. In short, it's a male whoremonger, a male who likes sex, a man who cannot keep it in his pants. Hope you follow that, okay? 20 to 25% are hitting up most of the 80% of women out there. That's a fact. And women talk to me about it. They always go for the attractive male first, tall. And even if the female's ugly, that's what they choose. The beta alpha male cucks. And they will call them an alpha because of social constructs, okay? Limitations in their mind's eye. They've never seen an alpha before. Trust me, they haven't, okay? And so, let's go on. So now we understand what a beta male is, a beta alpha male is. And beta alpha males is like a lot of people who want to put an image up there, like Kevin Samuels. These are beta alpha males. They usually tell a man, get your image up, get your money up. You don't need those things to be an alpha. Because I'm an example of what to do when you want to be an alpha, right? All right, let's continue on out here. Now, the alphas are about 5 to 10% of the population. They're not talked about in society, but the beta alpha male is talked about in society because they're attractive. Women do not know them personally unless they are whore themselves. When a woman says George Clooney or Jay-Z or 50 Cent or even Eminem or alphas, the bitches don't know what they're talking about. Most of the beta alpha males are paying up money, but a lot more beta males do this shit all of the time. They do it 10 times more because they need to see some nudes, okay? But beta alpha males don't do it often as much because they're attractive. Now, the alpha males, as I said before, there's a positive and negative to an alpha male. There's a pimp side of it who don't give a fuck about anything and anyone else. They're narcissists to the core, and I talk to them, and I don't like the fact that they beat their hoes. Okay, I don't like that shit. They ain't gonna tell them no wisdom of how to get on their own 2 fucking feet. They're not gonna tell them that shit. They're gonna tell them to sell the pussy, and that's just how it is with pimps. And pimping is not easy. Now, the good side of being an alpha is basically you have morals and respect for women, okay? Highly. And you try to give them guidance by telling them instructions by being upfront. Most of the time, beta alpha males and beta males don't have an application up front for women, but the alphas do. Got it? The alpha males are being themselves. They don't fit in neither with the beta male or the beta alpha male. They are themselves like myself. And I feel powerful because of this powerful tactic. When I tell women what to do, especially in a foreign country, you don't want to... I teach men stop dealing with Americanized women, okay? And stop dealing with colonized women. It's just fucked up. That's just how it is, okay? Alpha males don't deal with none of that shit. Once she's not a virgin, once she's not into polygyny, she is no longer useful. She is a liability. And I'll make a video separate from this one on the female side of this, of course, But that's the statistics for the motherfucking, beta males, beta alpha males, and alpha males. Beta males are passive. Pussyfoots. The biggest simps because they pay money just to see videos. And I'm like, I see this shit all the time on Twitch. I'm like, why are people paying this bitch? They ain't gonna get the dick sucked. Then you got beta males, basically who don't have to do those things because they're just attractive, okay? And they got a little bit of money, okay? Like Kevin Samuels, okay? And they try to impress the women, okay? Those are 25% of males out there. Fact. And then we got the alpha males, which is 5 to 10%. You won't see too many out there because they don't need the exposure. They're too focused on their health and traveling and exploring other shit. Fucking with their standards. You don't fuck with their standards. Some of them are psychopaths, so be careful. Some guys be telling me, oh, alpha can't be a psychopath. My motherfucker, you cross me, you disrespect me like an Italian, they will chop you up to pieces. You do not disrespect a true alpha. He will take you out to eat and will let you eat yourself. You fucked with the wrong one. Okay. So that's alpha. And they're rare. And you don't want to cross them, especially when they told you don't do it. Okay, because those are the real fathers. Those are the ones who put the discipline in a woman and in a child. Because that's the place they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be disciplined. That's it. Now, if you need more information, you contact me. Check out my credentials, which is bigger than Kevin Samuels and everybody else on the internet. Try me, motherfuckers. Try it. Talk to you later. Peace.